They're seeing already the impact. Rising temperatures and sea levels pose an existential threat to your countries. While some members of the U.S. Congress still seem to be debating whether climate change is real or not, many of you are already planning for new places for your people to live.
Google Cardboard. At first, some delegates here thought it was a joke, but this lowest of low-tech contraptions unravels to reveal startling high-tech credentials, magically transforming into a pair of 3D virtual reality specs when you slip a smartphone into the front, using orientation sensors in your handset.
Dear Elaine, it's me, you, and I'm writing to you from the year 2030. Things are different, and not in a good way. I had hoped for things to get better, but 2020 proved me wrong. Rising temperatures are causing the slow deterioration of human and wildlife habitats. 2020 proved to be extremely difficult for Tokyo, who hosted the Summer Olympics, with many of its athletes suffering of heat strokes and dehydration. Migration cycles have been tampered. Mountain goats climb to the highest point for cooler temperatures, but it is getting too hot. Marine life is changing their directions due to water temperatures. Malaria and other diseases become an epidemic due to mosquito infestation in tropical regions. What used to be the Great Barrier Reef is slowly dying due to coral bleaching. Due to these impacts, people are losing the desire to travel. Tropical regions that are prone to natural disasters are constantly suffering from flooding and erosion. Tourism in smog-infected countries such as China is plummeting for health and safety reasons. Technology, however, is getting more powerful and intelligent. The rise of machines is beginning to cause unemployment. Virtual reality has become so popular that headsets aren't even needed anymore. 5 years later, by 2025, the world has become worse than what scientists had predicted. With the massive growth of industrial activities in developing countries and no particular advancement in environmental technology, more CO2 is pumped into the air than ever before. The temperature has risen by 3 degrees Celsius, causing wildlife extinction, especially in Australia, Antarctica, and Africa. They can't adapt to the quickly changing environment, and with the massive loss of habitats. Tourism has lost a part of its attractiveness, particularly safari tourism in Africa, which used to be really popular, now has long gone. Climate change has had an even larger impact on those tropical regions. Severe weather events such as hurricanes and heat waves have affected not only attractions, but also impacted on many struggling economies, as infrastructure is destroyed and business and trading has been interrupted. This has caused a decrease in disposable income, and thus people don't spend much on tourism, which is considered as a luxurious consumption. No more animals, no more attractions, not enough money. People now stay at home and experience tourism through VR technology, as it is affordable and available in almost all countries in the world. This has vastly hurt the tourism industry, as the demand for physical tourism drops dramatically, leading to soaring unemployment. All of us are emotionally invested in VR technology. Being aware of these risks, small groups of people started to lead a movement to push away from the virtual world. And well, here we are in 2030, and the future isn't looking too bright. The ice has melted. Unfortunately, the United Nations couldn't keep up with the quickly increasing risks of climate change, and now most coastal cities have been inundated. Our favourite cities even. New York, Paris, London, and Berlin. The reality is they no longer exist. Natural disasters have never been so treacherous and have claimed the lives of millions, leaving some of the world's once most beautiful tropical destinations unpopulated. We had to move, Elaine. The water got too close to flooding our entire house. As for virtual reality, people came to realize the effect it was having on the social aspects of their lives. Soon after 2025, researchers stopped development on the VR concept, as it had major impacts on the downfall in the global economy. Virtual reality caused social isolation around the globe, and people forgot what it meant to connect with the world around them. People have never been so disconnected. Elaine, I just wanted you to know what you could be in for. It's time to make a change. You haven't got much time. See you in 2030, Elaine.